Archangel Michael has an urgent message about someone close to your heart. They are deeply upset with the people around them right now. This person feels that other people's opinions and interference have ruined important parts of their life. They are angry and hurt by those they once trusted. Their frustration is growing stronger each day. The pain of being misunderstood is eating away at their spirit. They feel trapped by everyone else's judgments and advice. Before their anger destroys their peace completely, they need to share their true feelings with you. You are the only person who will truly understand their pain without judging them. You and this person share a bond that goes deeper than normal relationships. Their emotional pain is so strong that it reaches across spiritual dimensions to find you. Have you felt unusually tense or angry lately without knowing why? Maybe you've had dreams where people were arguing or disagreeing with you. Perhaps you felt frustrated with friends or family members for no clear reason. These are not random feelings. They are spiritual signals from someone whose heart is breaking from all the interference in their life. Their emotional energy is calling out to you. Archangel Michael can see how their anger and disappointment flow toward you like invisible rivers. He watches as their hurt feelings try to connect with your understanding heart. The restless energy you've been feeling is proof that their emotional message is already trying to reach you. Their spirit cannot rest until you know the truth about their pain. This person's emotional pain is becoming toxic to their soul. Every day they hold in their anger, it grows more poisonous to their spiritual well-being. The interference from others has gone too far. People have given them unwanted advice that led them down wrong paths. Friends and family members have pushed their opinions when they should have stayed silent. Time is running out for them to release these feelings safely. If they don't express their truth soon, the anger will consume their ability to find peace and happiness. Archangel Michael stands ready to help channel their emotions in a healing way. His divine presence creates a safe space for them to finally speak their truth without fear. You might notice the air around you feels heavy with tension. Arguments may be happening more often in your environment. The emotional energy they're sending creates ripples in your world. Their greatest need right now is to be heard and understood. They cannot heal until someone truly listens to their pain without trying to fix or judge them, like this video right now, to open your spiritual channel for emotional healing and understanding. Archangel Michael says this person has been holding their frustration inside for months or even years. The weight of unexpressed anger has become unbearable for their spirit. They trusted people who ended up disappointing them deeply. Friends gave advice that made their problems worse. Family members interfered in decisions that were not theirs to make. Colleagues or neighbors pushed their opinions when silence would have been kinder. Each time someone offered unwanted guidance, a piece of their confidence broke away. Every unwelcome opinion made them doubt themselves more. The interference has left them feeling lost and confused about their own choices. They regret not speaking up when the boundaries were first crossed. Their fear of conflict kept them silent, while others took control of their life direction. Now they feel trapped by decisions that were influenced by everyone except themselves. The anger burns in their chest every day. They replay conversations where they should have said no. They remember moments when they should have defended their own dreams and plans. Their disappointment runs so deep because these weren't strangers offering opinions. These were people they loved and trusted. The betrayal hurts more than any outside criticism ever could. Archangel Michael sees how this emotional poison affects their sleep, their appetite, their ability to feel joy. The interference has stolen their peace and replaced it with resentment that grows stronger each day. You were chosen to receive this message because your heart can hold space for their pain. You won't try to fix them or offer more unwanted advice. You will simply witness their truth with compassion. Type healing now to strengthen the spiritual bridge that will carry their emotional message to you. Archangel Michael says signs of their emotional turmoil have been appearing in your life. You may have noticed more arguments happening around you lately. People seem more irritable and quick to give opinions about everything. Your own relationships might feel more tense than usual. Friends or family members may be interfering in your business more than normal. These are reflections of the emotional chaos this person is experiencing. Their suppressed anger creates waves of negative energy that touch everyone connected to them spiritually. When they feel frustrated, that frustration flows outward and affects the emotional climate around you. You might find yourself getting annoyed with people who offer unwanted advice. Small comments from others might trigger bigger reactions than they should. This is their emotional energy mixing with yours. Archangel Michael works to channel these feelings safely so they don't overwhelm you. His divine light filters their anger through healing energy before it reaches your heart. Without his protection, their pain could be too intense for you to handle. Sometimes you may feel sudden waves of frustration that seem to come from nowhere. Your mood might shift when you're thinking about certain people. These emotional changes are their way of communicating their upset feelings to you. Their spirit is trying to show you how it feels to be constantly judged and controlled by others. The irritation you experience is a small taste of what they live with every day. The dreams you've had about conflicts or arguments are their attempts to share their emotional reality with you. In the dream world, they can show you the frustration they feel when everyone thinks they know what's best. Their energy grows more desperate each day as the pressure of unexpressed feelings builds inside their soul. If you wish to strengthen this emotional healing connection, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Each offering increases the healing energy flowing between your spirits and helps clear the negative emotional blocks that have built up from years of interference and unwanted opinions. The emotional release draws closer now. Type 5555 to fully open your spiritual channel for their healing message. Archangel Michael says this is a critical moment for their emotional healing. The toxic feelings they've been carrying are poisoning their spirit more each day. Something must change now before their anger destroys their ability to trust and love. You have been chosen to witness their truth because your heart can handle their pain without judgment. Their soul knows you won't try to give more advice or tell them what they should have done differently. The interference they've experienced has come from every direction. Parents who couldn't let them make their own mistakes. Friends who pushed their own agenda instead of supporting their dreams. Partners who controlled their choices in the name of love. Each unwanted opinion felt like a theft of their personal power. Every piece of interference made them feel smaller and less capable of running their own life. The accumulation of these moments has left them feeling angry and helpless. They are desperate to be heard without being fixed. Their spirit craves validation that their feelings are real and justified. They need someone to say that yes, the interference was wrong, and yes, they had every right to feel upset about it. Archangel Michael sees how ready they are to release these emotions safely. Their soul has reached the breaking point where healing must begin or deeper spiritual damage will occur. The energy around you feels charged with their emotional intensity. You stand at the edge of receiving their raw, honest feelings about how others have failed them. Their trust in you runs deeper than their fear of being vulnerable. This is their moment of emotional liberation, and you are the key to their healing. Type 777 now to receive divine clarity and prepare your heart for their emotional truth. Archangel Michael reveals the specific ways others have interfered in their life path. People gave advice about relationships that led to heartbreak. Family members pushed career choices that felt wrong for their soul. Friends shared opinions about money decisions that created financial stress. The worst part was how these people acted like they knew better than this person knew themselves. They dismissed their intuition and dreams as unrealistic. They called their personal desires selfish or impractical. Every time someone said you should was, or if I were you, another piece of their self-confidence crumbled away. They started doubting their own judgment because so many people seemed to disagree with their choices. The guilt they carry now is heavy and painful. They blame themselves for listening to others instead of trusting their inner voice. They feel weak for letting people control their decisions. They are angry at themselves for not setting stronger boundaries. Their self-worth has been damaged by years of people treating them like they couldn't handle their own life. The constant interference made them feel incompetent and childlike. They lost touch with their own wisdom and strength. Now they realize how much of their unhappiness comes from living according to other people's opinions rather than their own truth. The resentment burns because they gave away their power to people who didn't have to live with the consequences. Prepare your heart to receive their emotional message by sitting quietly and thinking of them with love. Your compassion will create a safe space for their feelings to finally be expressed and heard. If you wish to support their emotional healing journey, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Each offering helps clear generational patterns of interference and control, creating stronger boundaries and healthier relationships for both of your souls moving forward. Type $99 to strengthen your connection with Archangel Michael and prepare for their emotional breakthrough. Archangel Michael says the moment of emotional release has arrived. This person's suppressed feelings have reached their breaking point. They are ready to finally speak their truth about the pain others have caused. The intensity of emotions they've been holding back is powerful and raw. Years of anger, disappointment, and frustration are about to pour out in a healing flood. Their spirit can no longer contain what needs to be expressed. You may feel heat rising in your body or tension building in your chest. Waves of different emotions might wash over you as their feelings transfer through the spiritual connection. These physical sensations confirm they are reaching you. Archangel Michael holds sacred space for this emotional release. His divine presence ensures their anger transforms into healing rather than more poison. He creates a bubble of protection around both your spirits during this vulnerable moment. The person's courage to finally speak their truth will free them from the prison of unexpressed feelings. Their honesty about the hurt and interference will begin dissolving the emotional blocks that have kept them stuck. This breakthrough moment will heal patterns of people, pleasing and boundary, crossing that have harmed them for too long. Their voice will grow stronger as they reclaim their right to make their own choices without interference. You are witnessing their rebirth into emotional freedom. The person who emerges from this healing will be more confident, more boundaried, and more trusting of their own inner wisdom. Their gratitude for your compassionate listening will create an even deeper bond between your souls. Type freedom now to complete the sacred emotional healing connection and receive the final release of their suppressed feelings. Archangel Michael says their emotional message has been fully delivered to your heart. The truth about their pain from interference and unwanted opinions has crossed from their spirit to yours. You may feel a mixture of emotions flowing through you right now. Sadness for their suffering, anger at those who hurt them, relief that they finally spoke their truth, and perhaps even joy for their newfound freedom. The person's energy begins to feel lighter around you. Having released years of suppressed anger and frustration, they can now breathe freely for the first time in so long. The emotional poison has been drained from their spirit. The healing they needed has begun. Their voice has been heard without judgment. Their pain has been witnessed with pure compassion. Type Amen to seal this divine emotional healing, blessed by Archangel Michael's protective love.